Sog MC.
And this is the show no one asked for, episode 608. How's everybody doing? How you doing?
How's everybody?
How's everybody doing? Everybody that came, all the people that asked for this show.
How are you doing? I'm doing fine.
You're doing good?
I'm a little tired, but
A little bit, yeah. Hey,
I like a twitchy fucking eye.
Oh, dude, I hate that.
Like I can feel it just like this, but it's not enough to like it's like you can't see it.
Yeah.
But I can feel it.
Yeah, and then when you ask people, you think they're lying. Cause you're like,
Yeah,
I
like,
feel it.
I
You're
feel
like, I know I can feel it, and they're like, no, I
Or
can't
when it
see
stops,
It.
you're like, no, look, and then nothing happens. Like your body's like,
Yeah.
and then when they listen,
Yeah, no.
So I freaking have this. I think it's a lack of sleep.
Oh, dude.
I don't get my 8 hours.
Never did.
Or 7.
or six. Yeah.
I'm more like a 5
You're
and a
5,
quarter.
4. Yeah, exactly. 4, 5 if you're lucky. Maybe
Terrible.
6 on a good day. You know.
The shitty part is like I have time to sleep.
Oh.
Like I'll have time. I'm like, oh sweet, it's early. I get time. I have time to fucking sleep, and then I'll watch this podcast. I'm like, oh, or something.
That's crazy. That doesn't put you to sleep though. You know?
Well, I'm listening to myself speak.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm always intrigued by my cadence and delivery.
Great.
I'm just like that in front of. Ooh, hey, like that. That's how I watch it.
Oh man, that's really good to know. I'm glad, I'm glad I have that.
Right now, you know.
That image.
Now you know that I'm watching.
Now I'll know. You know, I'll think about it. But dude, we got our first or some fan questions.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
They are good ones. They are good ones. So one of our fan questions is from Julius Judd. Bane from who wins? Bane from Dark Knight Rises or Killmonger from Black Panther? No added power, just raw strength and skill. So no venom, no Black Panther power from the flower or anything like that, or from the plant. So who wins? I mean, that's a great question, I think, because if you think about it, both of them, without their powers, defeated their hero. You know,
in those respective movies,
this is all that it. Yeah. So you don't need to be a comic book genius.
As long as you've seen those two movies.
Those two movies. That's the only canon that we're using here. And I think both of them beat their hero.
Yeah. But the crazy
in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
In strength and skill.
But the crazy part is both of them did not kill their hero.
Both of them did not kill their hero.
Yeah,
Both thought they did.
okay.
Yeah. But they beat him in a fight.
No, they
beat
did.
him in
Yeah.
a fight.
So in a one-on-one.
God
damn. Killmonger has like what 4,000? Not 4,000, but like 400 bodies.
Yeah. But,
trained fucking mercenary.
Yeah, but trained mercenary. Yeah, right. But Bane grew up in a hole. His childhood was in a hole. He didn't have a childhood. Only.
Oh, you knew him?
I knew him. It was that kid down the way.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, he was with the assassins, right? For since he
birth,
was a kid. Yeah. So
not birth, but since he was.
Yeah. So I mean, that kind of training, he beat Batman in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, and Batman had his little gadgets.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Batman had his shit.
Yeah.
In his bag, and he still
couldn't beat Bane. No,
okay,
dude,
so
I don't know. That's tough.
So you're saying Bane? I take it. You're saying.
So you're going with Killmonger.
Well, no. I'm not going with anybody. No, not yet.
So what's going on?
So who you pick?
So what's happening?
So you're gonna throw it down? So it's not Bane?
So we have to test this out. I'll be Bane. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I wonder what would break first.
Dude.
Awesome. Yeah. Fucking that dialogue in that movie.
Come on, man.
That voice. Yeah.
The movie's great.
So this is what I'm gonna add to Killmonger.
Okay.
The fact that Bane beat Batman, but I feel like he beat him psychologically first.
Like he was in his head, and then he was able to beat him.
Yeah, like he already had the strength to beat him.
Yeah, but that argument could be made for Black Panther. He kind of was in his head, that whole situation, and it was kind of weird, and it was like, oh shoot, I have to fight now. This guy came out of nowhere, I didn't expect it.
He's related.
Yeah, he's related. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. I think it was the same thing. and I agree.
Yeah.
I think that
So
was
I'm
part
throwing
of
that
it.
in there. Okay.
But I agree. I just think it happens for both heroes. I think
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
both.
so you feel like it kind of nulls, and avoids them out. Okay.
Yes.
Bane is probably bigger than Killmonger, most
Yeah,
likely.
He's bigger.
Yeah. So
and I think
mean,
stronger. I think stronger than.
yeah,
than
I can see it. So
Killmonger.
stronger
Yeah.
and bigger
Yeah.
versus, let's say, faster. You wouldn't say he's faster, Killmonger?
No, remember when they go in the dark? I don't know.
Dude, I think Killmonger's. I mean,
Faster than Bane?
I think he edges him out just
Maybe.
just because
maybe.
he's
He
not
might
as
be
big.
he might be faster.
Yeah,
He
just
might
because
be
he's not as
faster.
big. I'm just
Yeah.
pulling hairs.
Yeah,
pulling straws,
because
but
that's where this is a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good question because it's.
I think we'll come to the same conclusion. But I'm really digging deep
Yeah.
for both characters.
Plus, I mean, I think Bane's fights, like the fights, are better.
Yeah.
I mean, not that doesn't mean anything.
No.
That doesn't mean anything,
Yeah.
you know. But the fight, what beat Killmonger,
Well, okay.
you know?
So here's the thing, because we're saying no powers, right?
No powers, no.
Okay, but what did Bane have? Did he have asthma? What was that? Didn't he what was his?
What was that? That's not fair, man.
That's what I'm saying, because he needs that, right?
Yeah,
Nice
but that's
twitching.
that's
I can feel
yeah.
it.
No, but that's different.
Yeah, that's
if
not
he needs it, then I mean, come
Okay.
on, he has to exist in the fight.
Exactly. So now what I'm saying is that poses now a weakness, because isn't that what stops him when Batman fights him?
Oh, maybe.
Don't they break off that thing,
Yeah,
right? And he's
yeah.
just,
Yeah.
obviously Batman comes back with like a fucking newfound,
Determination.
yeah, and now he fears death, because that was the whole thing where they say that if you don't fear death, then you won't push yourself to that limit. you know?
Okay, so
Okay.
now more to that point. I'm glad you
Okay,
brought that
right.
up. I think Killmonger did as good as he did
Okay, I see what you're gonna do.
with Black Panther, because he had that drive
Right.
to kill him, and
Because he
like you
had
said,
that animosity.
That animosity. And to Bane, I'm sure he'd be aggressive and he'd
Yeah.
want to kill because
Yeah.
he's a killer. But would he have that same drive to edge out the victory against
Yeah.
an opponent like
Yeah.
Bane?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So here's another question then. Is this, and we're just this wasn't a part of the question, but
Mhm.
let's elaborate. Let's
Let's do it.
is this before they fight their respective, or they're not even fighting Batman, and this is not even, is he gonna go on to fight Batman, or is this literally to the death? This is to the death?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I does it matter? Because if I can knock you out, then
Yeah.
I'm killing you.
Well, this is
So-
why I added, and it might be
Yeah.
dumb to bring up, but
Mhm.
if this is a post Bane, right? Because Bane didn't die. Oh, actually, no, we couldn't do that because Killmonger does
Yeah,
die.
he does die. Yeah.
Dude, but his line at the end, he's
Oh
like,
man, that's one of the best lines in
Right?
that whole saga. The whole.
yeah.
I mean-
I'm paraphrasing, but
The-
it's like I rather what is it die like my ancestors right off the boat, like I
Yeah.
forgot like the whole. I was just like,
Yeah,
that
no, it's
fucking
crazy,
powerful.
crazy
Yeah.
quote. Yeah, that line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good line. It's not one of my favorite movies in the whole saga. It's still a good movie.
yeah.
I think it's really good.
yeah. I think it's an important film. Too.
Yeah, it is an important film.
But yeah, in terms of Marvel cinema.
Well, just because they've made so many good
Yeah,
films where
yeah.
it makes, films like that,
Yeah.
they just have to go down,
Yeah.
on the list because, you have all these other ones. It's not that it's a bad film.
No,
it's
no.
just it's in company
Mhm.
of these, like, amazing.
I felt like the trailer did give me too much.
I
saying.
agree. I
Just-
agree. It
just
was.
putting it out there.
That's what I'm saying. It was.
Yeah.
It was. That's why to put it up there. I don't know. It was kind of predictable.
Mhm.
We've.
Yeah. Okay.
It
then-
wasn't my favorite movie.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
the
Bane.
fights weren't that great. And
Yeah.
I like the fights of Bane. In the Rises.
Bane is pretty fucking beastly.
Yeah, and then in that fight at the end, they do it just like if it's very reminiscent of Dark Knight Returns Part 1.
Mhm.
I feel like they took in Dark Knight
Yeah.
Rises.
Mhm.
I feel like they took a lot from Dark Knight Returns, the animated movie Part 1. One of the best animated movies of all time is Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2. If you watch it as one movie, it's about 3 hours, but It's so freaking good, and it's basically, if you look at it, it's part one is very it's like Dark Knight Rises. The so
tone,
spoiler alert, but the tone, yes,
Yeah.
the tone, and there's this guy, the villain. He's like the mutant king,
Yeah.
and he makes the city like hate the police
Yeah.
and rise up against, you know, authority, and Batman has to fight him, right? And he's with Robin, and Robin tells him like, dude, what are you doing? Because he actually takes off all his stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, and he just know, he's like, I just have to do this. And he knows that he has to beat him this way to get the respect, or else
Yeah, because then they're just gonna see you as Batman.
They're gonna see you as
with
Batman,
all the bells
exactly.
and whistles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Instead
he's
of
like, no.
oh shit, Batman's a fucking guy.
Right.
You know.
And so and I feel like it's very, when he comes back and then they fight in the crowd in Dark Knight Rises. Oh man, that scene was very reminiscent of that. I feel like it was like I've kind of just come into and then it's very brawler style.
Yeah, it's like I'm not worried about civilians.
Yeah,
people, fucking you're goons.
no, and you see it like they're just like all right, and they just throw hands in the middle of the crowd, and it's not a martial arts fight.
No,
it's like they're just it's ugly. Yes. Oh man, Nolan is a great director.
Yeah.
Nolan is a great director. I mean,
man,
and that's not even one of his best films.
No,
you know?
Yeah, that's just a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, Dark Knight Rises definitely.
So man, I mean, a lot of signs are pointing to Bane.
Yeah, I mean, I think the movie's better.
I'm trying to find something that
saves Killmonger.
Yeah,
I think his kill count is something to take into account.
I think
his kill count. So even if he wasn't trained as long as I'm saying, or the lifestyle wasn't as Bane,
but he's willing to.
But he's shown that he does have the racked kills,
and he marks it on himself.
Yeah,
which
he marks it on himself.
Sadistic and weird and crazy to where it's like, I never want to forget this. This is like a badge of honor for me of all the people I've fucking killed. Yeah.
Is it or is it some sign of? Because I saw it as like it just shows you're showing like and that's why you're a villain, because you have some sort of insecurity that's leading to this whole thing, and not that Bane isn't insecure, but I mean.
But we also have to take in consideration that Bane is a puppet.
Yeah, that's true.
In Dark Knight Rises.
That's true.
He looks like, damn, this is the dude. This is the man. But then you realize he's just another pawn in a bigger game.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll lose or win
to
the leader in another fight.
No, what I'm saying is that if you're big and bad and I script something for you to follow, and I'm like, God, like somebody else is like, damn, this guy's big and he's intelligent and he's smart. But then I come to realize, nah, man, you're just a big dude who's just reading off a script.
Right.
I can use that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now I understand all up here, you might not have it. Versus Killmonger comes in as a I want to say a articulate dude. Like he knows what he wants and he knows.
I would agree, but Bane's opponent in the movie is one of the most intelligent fighters to ever fight. Yeah. And so it shows that he has to have on-site intelligence.
Yeah. Or at least be confident enough to fucking play it to a T.
And not only that, but what he has to process. The attacks that Batman's having, you know what I mean? You have to process that. I don't know. And Batman, like you said, he had all his stuff. He had his suit. He was Batman. And
he got his back broken.
He got his back broken. You know, I don't know. I give it to Bane. I think Bane edges this one out. I think he has.
Pulling for Killmonger, but yeah, I can't. I don't think I have anything else. Because I think what you brought, and I think the biggest weakness for Killmonger is the fact that he had that drive and that killer. Not that he already had the killer instinct, but he had that drive to get fucking
all that done
because it was Black Panther. Yeah, because it was Black Panther.
You know, like I said, I think if I were to argue that Killmonger, you could argue the scale of his threat was larger. True. You know, he was trying to cause World War III, like basically a race war. Yeah. Which is crazy. I've heard people say he's an anti-hero, which is not true at all. He didn't. No. I mean, actually,
I've heard that.
He is. No,
he's not. I forgot. Later on, I think he is. Yeah, because he comes back. They bring him back to life.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Not the original.
Not
okay.
No. Yeah.
In the comics, they bring him back.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
yes.
Yeah, but I think if you're just going off of this movie, He's not an anti-hero.
No, he's not.
He has his own purpose.
Yeah.
And he's trying to see that through whatever the cost.
Right.
Yeah.
And when innocence dying is a part of your cause,
yeah.
like I just you're not a hero. It's just not it.
But I mean, I think it's not that innocent is dying. It has to be your
intent.
The way you feel about that happening. If you're like, oh, people died, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because then you can bring in the Watchmen argument.
Exactly.
You know,
so
where you know.
They're like, shit, this shit happens.
Well, they I guess the world was dying, right? And so then they purposely dropped this creature on New York to like destroy New York, but they knew that it would unite the world. Yeah. But they did it on purpose, you know.
The greater good for the greater number of people.
I don't know, man. But Rorschach was not down for that type of stuff.
No?
Well, in the movie, it wasn't a creature; it was like a bomb, right?
Yeah.
And Rorschach was not down with that.
Spoiler.
So wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it just ruined the whole freaking.
I mean, but these are movies that if you haven't seen by now.
I mean, come on.
It's not our fault that.
Right. And that, but so. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. What would you? So we go with Bane, right?
Bane
wins.
I think Killmonger would put up a nice fight, but ultimately, round 2, 3, if it got that far.
if this was,
you know, be like. And I think Bane would respect Killmonger because I think he would be like, damn, like you're about it just like I am.
Yeah, he respected Batman. And he broke his back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, as he's just pummeling him, he's like, respect you. But I still must kill.
Yeah. I think he would, you know.
So we give it to Bane. So good question.
That was a great question from Julius Judd.
Yeah.
Great
but
question. Bane wins, if you were wondering. Yeah. We've answered that question for you. You're welcome.
You can rest now.
Yeah, you can rest. But yeah, I was gonna say, what would you go with Rorschach or not? Would you, you know, because Rorschach had to be killed when he told Dr. Manhattan to like kill me because I'm gonna keep coming forever.
Dude, I thought that was the dopest.
That was crazy.
Because you're going up against like the craziest dude.
The god. Yeah. And he's like,
and you know, and like what happens, he just does this.
And he disintegrates, explodes him. Yeah, he just. Yeah. And he doesn't want to because he knows he's like. For what's right, you know.
You're a good guy.
Yeah, you're like a good guy.
But this is what must happen.
Yeah, because he's telling people like, tell the truth. It's you who's doing this. Yeah. You guys are gonna put this nuclear bomb on New York. Like you guys are doing it, and I'm not willing to do it. Like, tell the people the truth. He's like, and I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep trying to kill you. Keep trying to expose the truth. So like, you know, kill me now. You know, so Dr. Manhattan
just like fuck it.
And he kills him.
Yeah, that was in my opinion, one of the best, like fork in the road moments.
Oh yeah.
Like in a comic.
Oh yeah.
Where you're just like,
what do you do?
You know, you're like, fuck, dude. And the fact that this dude's willing to go up against the most powerful,
omnipotent
creature.
Yeah,
whatever. You know,
crazy.
and literally telling him, you need to kill me because I'm gonna be back.
I'm just gonna keep coming. Yeah. Like I'm gonna keep trying to expose the truth.
Not even like playing it down with I won't tell you.
Yeah.
He's literally like,
he's like, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah. Well, throughout that movie, he had that mentality and had that kind of line. Like they lock him up or whatever, and they say something like, oh, you know, oh man, they locked you up in here or something.
Oh yeah.
With us, right? He's like, no. They locked you guys up in here with me, you know, and it's like, oh man, those kind of lines.
And his mask is.
Oh man, it's so cool. It's so cool. I think you can get those masks.
In fucking the Rorschach, the ink block test, but.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's just a dope concept.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's the whole thing. It's like what? Yeah, fork in the roads is like whoa.
But it was just like, oh shit, like because you're like, is he gonna kill him?
Yeah, is he?
Oh fuck.
Oh man, he just explodes because he's such a cool character. Yeah. I mean. You're with the character the whole time. I was with him. I liked it.
I was too.
But you know, a character like that is gonna eventually, when there's an omnipotent character and there's this character that's just a moving train and won't stop. Yeah. You know, eventually it's something's gonna give. I knew he was eventually gonna die for something.
I was hoping he wasn't.
No, I was being naive. He's gonna die, dude. As soon as he started saying this and the power levels of what existed, in you know, like the smartest guy in the world, you know, Manhattan or whatever, I was like, oh man, he's gonna fight one of these guys and he's gonna lose. and it's gonna be crazy. And that's what happened. I was like, man, but it still gave me goosebumps. That feeling, you know.
Mhm.
Even though I mean, I like the film. It's not one of my favorite comic book
No, I think
films,
it did.
you know,
it
but
did
it's
what
it's
it
pretty
did. It
good,
was
you know.
good,
Yeah, it was alright. But those moments definitely added to that.
It was very cinematic.
Very cinematic. Yeah, high production. It was great.
Cool.
It was cool. But yeah, so we did get another question. So we can move on to our next question. This one was from Angel Amaral. Thank you for your question. It's if you have, so forget all the streaming services.
Okay.
Forget all the streaming services. If you have all the money in the world, what are your top 5 movies you would want to own in your collection, like Blu-ray, 4K, whatever?
So I have all the money in the world.
You have all the money in the world, yeah. And and so what are your top 5 movies you would want to? Oh, you would want. You have all the money in the world, but what would you want?
Yeah, I'm wasting all the money that I have.
You have all the money in the world, but you have to.
Right?
It's all.
But see, it's crazy because if I had all the money in the world, I would just bring back streaming services, and I'd have all the movies back.
There you go.
I'm Mr.
So
Man.
now the answer is you're welcome, Angel.
No, right? No, yeah, man. I think I would waste. I'd be like, oh shit, I waste my money on something. No, but
I don't know.
Top
if I'm
5.
Thinking about that.
right? I would make my own movies.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be in my top 50.
Yeah, I would make my top 5. I would make
Song
my own
MC
top 5.
1. Song MC comes back.
The show no one asked for.
Exactly. Right?
Saga MC.
Right? Dude, I would. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so but top 5 movies.
Top 5. I'd probably have to like.
That's a fucking head scratcher right there.
Well, especially if you like movies.
Yeah. If you're
You
like,
know?
okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, yeah, because then
Yeah.
you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You know.
Rocky
Sure.
1 through 5.
Yeah, there you go. Harry Potter. Oh shoot, that's
5,
7.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that causes the debate. But
Yeah,
then,
The
that's
Hobbit,
it.
You know,
No, you gotta watch more movies.
Yeah.
If you can answer a question like this, I mean.
Yeah,
it's,
people, and it's
you know?
crazy because people have asked me that question, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what's your favorite movie?" And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
can't really.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I could maybe break it easier in like genre,
Yeah.
you know, like comedy or fucking horror. But what's my favorite movie?
Yeah. Well,
Like
so,
that question, just one is crazy. So,
So-
5, I'm like, a little.
but you know
doable.
what's so funny is I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I've had a
Yeah.
favorite movie for a long time. But
You know,
I'm a
and-
movie watcher, man.
And that's why I thought I had so to give you to go off of that,
Mhm.
I was gonna drink some water, but I
Mhm.
need to say this first. No, at one point, my favorite movie, and this was when it came out. I don't remember when it came out,
Mhm.
but I want to say early 2000s was Enemy at the Gates.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I was
That's a
like,
good
dude,
one.
that was a fucking dope sniper movie, and I was like, dude, this is my favorite fucking movie.
Mhm.
And I think it was my favorite movie for like that year.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
and
a
then I
good
was,
one.
and then I was like, oh wait, there's other movies.
Who's that one?
Jude Law.
Jude Law. That's it.
And fucking what's his name?
It's not Viggo Mortensen.
No. Oh, Viggo Mor. No, no,
I don't know
not
who
Viggo. It's Ed Harris
Ed Harris.
Yes.
Yes.
and Ron Perlman. Is
Oh,
in
okay.
it. He's in there for a little bit, but
It's a good one.
yeah,
I think it's underrated. You know.
yeah, it's definitely.
It's not one of my top movies, but I don't feel like.
That's a whack movie, but anyway.
No. But I feel like when you talk about it, you're like, what? Like,
Yeah,
you know, not a lot of people have seen
Yeah,
it.
I just
you know?
like the come up of a dude who was, I mean, spoiler alert, right? But he was given the bullets, and
Right.
the guy who he's going, you know, who's his partner, is given the gun,
Right.
you know, and he's just supposed to give him the ammo, you know,
Right,
and hopefully
right.
he can survive, and then that fool
Right.
can't fucking shoot to save his life.
Right.
He takes the sniper rifle, fucking becomes a hero because
Yeah.
that fool's sick with it, right?
Yeah.
But,
Right.
but it's just that you're like, you don't look like you can shoot. Here you go, and then that like, oh fuck, I have to get this guy to save my life.
No, it's a
And
great arc.
yeah.
Like,
You realize he's fucking amazing.
yeah. I mean, if I had any criticism against it, it's a little slow.
It's
you
a
know?
little- yes.
It's a little slow.
But it's a sniper movie.
But it's a sniper movie.
That's the thing,
exactly.
like-
That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
had to be
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, it's
And
not
it-
Call of
I-
Duty sniping.
I would probably say it's probably the best sniper movie. You know, like if you think about, I mean, I don't know how many sniper movies you can
That's
think
what I'm
about.
saying.
Sniper, 1 through
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. But no, so
But,
yeah,
you know.
like you were saying, yeah, like I at one point had my favorite movie.
Oh wow, that's
Um,
crazy.
That was at one point my
You need to
favorite.
watch more movies, man.
Right.
If Enemy at the Gates was your favorite movie of all
It
time,
was a good movie. And I think it's 'cause I hadn't seen anything like it at that time.
okay.
Like I wasn't watching sniper movies. There's not a big fucking.
No, they're the catalog
Yeah,
of sniper
yeah.
movies. Yeah, no, it's true. It's
So
true.
I think I was just like, oh shit, like this was done well. The actors were fucking dope in it, you know.
Mhm.
And yeah,
So would that be something on your list of
not
5?
anymore now.
Oh, okay, because
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
you've seen more movies.
Yeah, and
right?
I think wisened up and saw movies that I had already seen. I'd
Okay.
seen them
Again,
yeah,
as
and
an
I'm like,
adult.
oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, right,
Um,
right.
Yeah, there's so many fucking dope movies.
Yeah, that happens, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that weird? Like sometimes you'll have like, no, I for sure it's years. I was like
Yeah.
spending 10 years
Yeah.
watching this on repeat, and I loved it. And then
Yeah.
you don't watch it for a few years, you become an adult, and then you go back and you're like, no, this is good. And
Yeah.
you go back and you watch it, and it's just not that good.
Oh, there are those, yeah. But
You know,
there's some movies that hold up.
Yeah, no, some
Yeah.
hold up, but so like for me, I know Alan Quartermain, those like old
Mhm.
school movies. I used to watch those when I was a kid, like on
Yeah.
Betamax.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And that was not as good when I went back to watch it. It was one of the worst
Yeah.
movies I've ever seen. And then Inframan, I really liked that movie. I still like the nostalgic feeling that Alan Quartermain. When I went back and watched it, I didn't get the nostalgic feeling. Nothing. It was just not
gone.
good. Yeah, it was just not. I was like,
Super.
how did I?
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah,
What
I was
I
like,
watching?
yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
repeat? Like I'd see the trilogy because he had a trilogy.
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
Indiana Jones before
Mhm.
Indiana Jones, you know. And so I liked it because I liked
Yeah.
Quest movies, you know. So
But
I was all about
I
it.
think just other movies became
That I
better.
think that's what happened.
You
You
know,
know,
and then
I'm
now you're
5
like-
watching it, and then
Yeah.
now you know. But Inframan was another one, which
Yeah.
is I think is like an Ultraman Power Ranger type hero movie
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
from China or
Mhm.
Taiwan,
Mhm.
something like that.
I
And-
didn't get into them, but I know. What you're
Yeah, and I went back and I watched it because I was like, dude, it's dope. And I grew up liking Power Rangers,
Yeah.
Masked Rider, the Kamen Riders, all those guys, Ultraman. And then I went back to watch it and I was like, no. Yeah, I felt that, I did feel that like, oh, nostalgic
Yeah.
feeling, you know, that that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But like, only for like 20, 30 minutes I could take. It was like so boring. I was, man, this is
Yeah.
bad. And I just couldn't take it. And so, yeah, but some movies hold up.
Would you put Endgame
Endgame on
Yeah.
here?
top 5?
Okay, that's a good question because that's one of my favorite movies of all time for
That's what I'm
sure.
saying.
So Infinity War would be on there for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
For sure, that would be on my list. I would put that on the list. Infinity War
Okay.
for
So
sure. That's
Infinity
on my
War
list
is on-
for sure. That's
So
on
that
my
would make
list.
your top 5.
For sure that one would. That
Okay,
one
that
would.
one.
Only because I know the other movies.
Yeah.
So like I'd have
Yeah.
this is like you're on an island type of question. Which 5 are you?
Yeah. So
you know
basically,
what I
this is a
mean?
movie.
This is a
You
basically
only get 5 movies that you're able to watch
over and over again. So Infinity War, yeah. So it has to be replay
Yeah.
value too,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
And so
But
you,
man, it would kind of suck if you just put Infinity War and you don't put Endgame, because now you're just.
yeah, but I know Endgame. I can save that slot for another movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like those are two.
I would
you know?
put Endgame, yeah, for sure. But Endgame is like a maybe. I don't know if I would put that
Yeah.
on a top 5. I only have 5 choices because there's Godfather. How are you
Godfather.
not putting Godfather 1 and 2?
Yeah. Also, you're putting both of them.
I don't know, man.
So I-
because a lot of people argue that 2 is better than 1.
True.
I don't know if I would argue that. I'm just saying that.
But is that a movie?
Argue
I mean, that's
that.
a really good movie. I was gonna say, is that a movie you'd want to watch over and over?
Yes, that's
That's
a
a
movie I would
really
really,
good movie.
want to watch over and over
Yeah,
again.
it's
If
a
no
pretty-
other movie existed, I would be fine if that movie existed.
Alright.
That's fine. One of my favorite movies of all time, you were talking
Yeah.
about your best, that would probably make this
Yeah.
list, is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So
Ooh.
that was my favorite movie growing up. I saw it when I was like a little
I didn't
kid.
see it as a little kid.
Oh my goodness, and I never...
Yeah. That is a really, really.
It
fucking
just
good
never
movie.
changed.
Yeah, that's a
And
really
that's
good
what I'm saying. Until these other movies, like
Yeah.
Infinity War, and these movies started blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Then Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I was like, But I still like it as a film. I don't know. It's
No,
up there.
it's-
So I think Good, the Bad, and the Ugly would make my list. I think it
Good,
would.
the bad. Yeah, that's a fucking good.
You know? Yeah, I think Good, the Bad.
So I
and the
guess
Ugly.
for me, let's see one that I can put in. See, like Infinity. Fuck, man, like Infinity War is really fucking good.
It's so good watching
Yeah.
those fights over and over again.
Yeah, it's.
You don't have
fucking
streaming
good.
service. You don't have YouTube. You can't watch those
Yeah.
fights over and over again.
So you really have to think
See,
about
because
this
that's
question
what I'm
and-
saying. Because
and figure
Endgame,
yourself
that's
out.
exactly because Endgame. See what I'm saying? Endgame. I like Endgame, but I replay
You
value.
good,
You are
fuck-
good, Angel Emerald. You're good
Good,
because it's
you.
replay value. Yeah.
If I had all the money,
and then,
I'd hire people to reenact all the movies I'd want.
or I'd hire them to show me their top 5. Which
No,
ones did you pick?
I think I would put. And again,
So I got 2 on mine already.
I have none. This is
Yeah.
literally with like we hear the question and we're going into it because
Because we have to. I know this,
Yeah.
and even mine that I'm putting on here.
Yeah, my
I mean,
subject to change.
We just said how
I'm putting
it's
Terminator 2 on there.
really
You don't like Terminator 2?
as a top 5 like forever.
Forever, yeah, it's a fucking classic movie. You know what? Dude, now you're making me rethink it out. Terminator 2 is fucking dope.
It's good. It's good.
Because I'm putting it in a.
But see, even out of the Terminator,
Yeah.
sorry for interrupting.
You like one
but
better?
I like the one better. I like the one better.
I
I thought 2 was too epic. Like, too. I mean,
was
yeah,
funny.
I know 2 epic. I know that sounds
Yeah.
weird, but I liked how localized and like, you know what I mean? How
Yeah.
localized Terminator was, and I don't know. I like seeing Sarah Connor like become. You know.
Yeah, but
I liked
I
her
like
see
how
it.
I don't know.
I like
her too,
seeing
but
her art. I don't know. I don't know. 2 was cool, but 2 was actually really good. Actually,
Really
T-1000, that was so
There's a lot of-
awesome.
there's a lot of
Actually, that's
classic-
really good.
I
I
think-
take that back. That's actually a really good movie when you start thinking about.
I'll
this.
put that in my action. Yeah, in my action department of my top 5. So I'm gonna put that one in my action. Actually, no, because there's other fucking. dope
Oh,
action
see,
movies.
oh, that's an interesting way
Yeah,
to do
I'm
it.
not-
Like
I'm trying
take one
Yeah,
genre.
I'm trying to break it
Oh
down.
no, see, I would do it that way, but oh man, you can't answer this question. Ah!
Hold on.
Ah! Yeah, because you start thinking
Yeah.
genres, and you're
That's why I
like,
thought
oh my
for
goodness.
comedies, what would I do for comedies?
Oh, Big Trouble in Little China.
That one's really
Dude,
good.
that one has to be.
What?
Oh,
No,
wow, not.
that's a good
Big
one.
Trouble in Little China.
That's a very underrated
oh, come
movie.
on.
That's a very
That's
underrated.
one of my
and they
favorite
remake it.
of
They're-
all time.
That's your favorite comedy of all time?
That one is on my top 5, yeah, because that one and
That
Ace
one-
Ventura.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Which one though?
The first one. I like the second one a lot too. It might
Yeah.
be like
I-
down
I
on the
think-
list,
I
but
think-
up there, like a top 10.
But see, that's why. So
I
for
love
me,
Ace
my
Ventura.
comedy would have to be somewhere in the Jim Carrey range. 'Cause
Yeah,
Jim Carrey to me was like
a legend.
Jim Carrey's a
He's
reason
a
why I like
legend.
comedy.
Dude, he has this show. Jim Carrey has
Yeah.
a show called Kidding,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
pretty good, yeah.
I've only seen a few episodes,
Dude,
but
but
it
like,
seems pretty good and
Dumb
dark.
and Dumber. You would have put Dumb and Dumber on that list?
As top comedy?
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, I don't know. You're asking about my top 5,
Yeah.
but off the top of my head, like what shoots to my head, I can't breathe when I'm watching Big Trouble in Little China for some reason.
I can.
I
But
can't.
it's funny.
I'm like
It's fucking
constantly,
hilarious.
and then the next thing that when I'm done laughing about one thing,
Dude.
he says something else, and then I'm like, oh my god, and
Remember?
and he's messing up the whole movie.
Yeah, he missed him at first. He's like, and the guy's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And he throws the knife, and then he just catches it, throws it back. Dude, fucking hilarious.
It's so funny. It's so funny. If
But
you
see-
haven't seen it, you need to go see it, even though we just spoiled the whole fucking
Right.
movie.
I'm trying to think of movies that made me like cry laughing.
Cry laughing.
Because that was
Ace Ventura.
that part was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny, and it's funny
but dude,
throughout.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber's funny. I think it's
It's-
funny. Yeah.
Oh, my hands are so cold. He's like, oh, here, take my extra gloves. You had extra gloves this whole time? He's like, yeah, it's cold. Like, come on. Oh my
No,
god.
we
Comedic fucking genius, that movie. Those two.
So you're saying I
There's
have a
a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
that's up there. I think it would be on my top 10.
Yeah.
You know,
I would have to say.
I mean, there's some,
fucking good.
I really like Ted.
Oh.
I like Ted. I know.
Yeah,
It's a
Ted
guilty
was cool.
pleasure. It's
Ted
a
was
guilty
cool.
pleasure. I know it's not that
It's
funny
not
for
on my
some reason.
top 50.
I don't know if it's on my.
It's not on my top 50.
Top 50? Yeah, no, because you have to think about all the funny
No,
movies.
top 50. And people are probably watching this or not.
Yeah.
And they're like,
No one's watching this, dude.
they're like, Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Little China?
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, like,
like,
what the
what? What a two? Yeah, exactly. No, it's ridiculous.
Comedies.
Yeah. They're probably thinking, watch more movies.
These guys only have seen movies in the 90s.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah. Right? No, I'll like it. I'll subscribe so they can see that there was somebody, and then quickly unsubscribe so they can see like doo-doo.
No, they would just leave it. No, that would take
Yeah,
too much
yeah.
effort to
That's
leave a
well,
comment.
either way, it would take too much effort. Wait, come back. No, wait. Fuck. Yeah, see, there's so like it's crazy.
But this is what your top, like, not comedy.
Who is this?
So-
Angel?
Angel Emerald.
Angel's
he
probably
just
watching
really
this.
messed with us right
Angel's
now.
watching this, and he's just like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I really
Yes.
got him. I really got him. You
So
know
this-
what? You know what? What's yours? What's your list?
Favorite movie. See what you did? No, there's so
And
many.
he's already
fucking-
struggling. And you know what I mean?
I just can't take it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. His eyes twitching
Fuck,
and everything.
dude, like,
But I already have Infinity War, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
and Little Trouble or Big Trouble. in
Wait,
Little
I don't
China.
know
That's
if that
cool,
would. I don't know if that one would.
Yeah, I'm
be
putting fucking Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber
Actually,
on
no,
the
no,
list.
no.
Whoa.
I'm putting Ace Ventura too.
Yeah, Ace Ventura would probably have to be
Ace
on there.
two.
Ace 2. Oh,
Yeah, Ace
oh.
2. What? Oh, the one with Dan
yeah.
Marino.
Oh man, Dan Marino.
Let's watch that on replay. Oh
it's
my
too
God.
funny. It's too,
Fuck, dude.
it's too funny. It's too funny.
Jeez.
That's a I can't breathe when watching Ace Ventura. I cannot
it's-
breathe watching that movie. I can't
Well,
to the end. To the
okay.
end. I literally cannot breathe. I'm
Ace
just
1
like-
or 2. Actually,
2's really good too. 2's hilarious, but I can breathe. There's moments where I can catch my
Yeah.
breath, even if it's just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I can catch my breath. Ace Ventura throughout, I
Yeah.
cannot stop laughing.
Yeah.
Like I can't, not at all.
damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put either Ace 2 or Dumb and Dumber for me.
Ace 2 or Dumb and
Yeah.
Dumber?
So I'm torn between those two for I'm gonna put my comedy section unless I could think of something else. It's crazy when someone asks you a question and you just also go blank.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've watched. I mean, we've watched fucking tons of movies.
Yeah.
And so
right.
now all of a sudden it's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Like, how do you say that in Spanish? You know, and you speak
Yeah.
fluent Spanish,
Yeah,
but then you're
yeah.
like, dude, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to say, but in conversation you say it all the time. No, yeah, but Ace
Yeah, so-
Ventura would definitely be on there.
I'm
Would you
taking Terminator 2 out.
off?
Because you made me feel some type of way.
I don't know.
No, because I know there's something else and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Fucking, here's a movie.
What?
This is a movie that I'm
What?
fucking down to watch.
What?
Oh, I'm going to keep going. Let me
Okay.
finish my
Okay.
spiel.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay. All right.
The Raid.
Oh
Raid.
my goodness.
So I'm going to put that.
Oh
The
my
Raid.
goodness. If you have not seen The Raid,
Movie.
if you have not seen The Raid,
Yes. Go watch.
stop. No, stop.
We'll
I'm
wait.
telling. Yeah, we'll wait.
The 2
We'll
hours.
wait. Yes. I don't even
It's
think.
an
I think it's like an hour.
Indonesian?
It's Indonesian. Yes.
Yeah, it's a foreign film. It's fucking.
It was only made because the director wanted to make a Raid 2 and didn't have the money or to budget that
Yeah.
film. So he had to make a Raid 1 to kind of raise the money to make a Raid
Yeah.
2.
But the first one is better than the second one.
The first one is
Yeah,
better than the
Raid.
second
The
one.
Raid is better than Raid 2, but Raid 2, in my opinion,
Yeah,
is
it is
a
in your
close
opinion.
second.
I think it's in your
Right.
opinion.
Like, it's like this, but oh fuck, dude, the Raid. I had not seen
The
a
Raid
movie-
2 is probably a little better. I think.
I don't know. They're supposed to make a 3.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm
I
waiting
heard,
for
I
that.
heard.
But yeah, watch the Raid, dude. I fucking I don't know where
I
I,
don't
saw
know which
this.
one I would put over.
The Raid. I'm picking the Raid. The Raid is a movie that if people
Yeah.
are like, oh, you know, I enjoy American cinema because of their
Mhm.
fights and this and that, you know, I'm like,
Yeah.
this. I mean, so many fucking foreign films already shit on American cinema fight style, you know, fight choreography, but this one, I think, really like for the last 5 to 10 years, I think it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
Like it really put that in perspective to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, yeah, American cinema versus foreign film fight stuff. No way. Like you
There's
Time
just no
Cop. Like,
chance.
I mean, Time Cop's
Is Van Damme.
not okay. Not him. Fucking Jackie Chan.
Oh, come on, Rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah, but what was the one that he's a cop? It's
Police Story.
yes.
Super cop.
Yeah, super. Yeah, but I'm just saying like the
First
fight.
Strike.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, he's always that character. But,
Yeah, but I'm saying like here's the problem with, and I'm gonna get on this little tangent real quick. But
Okay.
American cinema, their fight choreography, it's not that it's shitty. It's if it is shitty, or even if it's good, what tends to happen is they put the camera too close to the action, and that's usually for editing because it's not as fluid, you know. But it's like this, right? So then you're like, oh.
Well, I feel like that's because of the lack of choreography.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But
it's
I'm
to
saying,
make up for that.
I'm saying there are some movies that I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty good, but yet they're still too close, you know? Because throughout the movie, when they pan out, you're like, oh, that was pretty dope.
No, actually not.
Yeah.
So if you go back and you look at like fight scenes that are supposed to be really dope visually, like Last Jedi. So Last Jedi had a scene which I thought was leading up to an epic scene, you know, and it's a fight against the Royal Guard, the Imperial Guard, you know, Rey and Kylo Ren. And, you know, at first it starts off pretty cool, but then you start noticing, it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, but I mean, it's pretty noticeable. There's a lot of wait time.
Yeah. Wait, is Last Jedi Part 3?
Last Jedi's Part 2.
Oh, what's Part 3?
The last one, like Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know. There's lots of times. So like, let's say somebody was caught in the middle, and they're fighting you. I'm like, I have a clear shot, and you see the guy like.
I can't stand that.
I hate that.
Because I'm very.
I hate that.
I look at everything.
And then I can't unsee it. So like, I kind of wish I didn't see it, you know, because I'm like, oh man. Once the fight started, and then once I saw it, I was like, oh man, like that's really bad. Yeah.
It's just there.
Yeah, it's just, and then I kept seeing it throughout the whole fight, and I was like, oh man.
I analyze movies, and I'm sure you do a lot when we're watching them.
Or I try to.
You know. But yeah, like my brother-in-law, shout out. He hates. I'm pretty sure he hates when I talk about movies because I analyze like everything, and it's not even to be like, oh dude, I notice.
Snob.
It's not to be that, but it's like I notice things. You know,
right.
Like I notice the composition. You know, I see the rule of thirds. You know, I see like the cuts, you know, the match cuts, and the fuck, you know.
Well, it's not even to be a movie snob, but you
I
know when the music doesn't match up with.
I just appreciate it. I'm not to say that he doesn't, because I know he loves movies.
Right.
But no, I think we look for different things, you know, and that's okay.
Well, I don't even think it's that. I think so like my brother who's now an editor.
Yeah.
For Burnwood Productions, shout out.
Yes.
But so he edits. So now he sees movies this way. But I remember growing up for the longest time, even being an adult. Only recently when he became an editor, and even when he first became, still was not like this. You know, recently now I'm like talking to him about the nuances of film and stuff like that. But for a long time, you know, I was always trying to talk about movies. You know, what did you see? What did you take? You know, the storylines, the arcs, the composition, the direction, stuff like that. And my brother was very like, I liked it. Like, but what did you like about it? I sat in the seat. I paid my money. I sat in the seat.
It was cool.
And then it was cool.
Yeah.
And I left, and I was like, man, that's cool. And then like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Or I sat in the seat and I didn't like it. I paid the money. And you know, I didn't really like it. When I left, I didn't like it. Like, oh, why didn't you like it? I don't know. I just didn't like it. I left and I was like, I didn't like it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, and that's, you know, at times, not always, at times, I envied him. I'm like, oh wow, like, you know, like that's cool. You could just like do that. But like, you know, in some movies you can do that or call for that. Some movies are just for like the entertainment value. They're not trying to win an Oscar. They're not trying to tell the best story ever told. They're just trying to like just you know, just put a movie out. Yeah, get you in the seat and put out a movie and make it fun. You know. And that's okay, but I just I haven't done that, you know. I only do that with certain movies.
Yeah. I mean, there's movies I can turn my brain off.
Right, of course.
But yeah, but there's other movies I'm like, no, like, did you notice this? Did you notice that was on beat? You know, like every movie has a beat. You know, not everyone, but
or you notice the pacing.
Yeah.
Or you notice, you know, you notice different
character
things,
development,
whatever it is. You're paying attention, and not that I'm the best at it, but I try to pay attention to that. And I notice these things exist. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay, I try and pay attention. I'm not an expert or nothing, but you know, it's something that I pay attention to. You know what
And
I
I
mean?
think that goes to like when I write music,
Mm-hmm.
and since I do hip hop music,
Oh, okay.
and I'm like I like the lyricists,
Mhm.
you know, because I'm picking apart their lyrics
Right.
because I write a certain way and I
Mhm.
write lyrically, so then I'm like, oh, the way that compound structure is or whatever, you know.
Right.
You
The
know?
cadence.
Yeah, exactly.
The
yeah.
delivery though, so I like the mixing and matching of hip hop artists
Yeah.
when because if you can deliver something, then the lyrics don't have to be as good.
No,
right?
but I'm
So
still
you can
looking
make-
at it all like in cinema. I'm
Oh,
listening
oh,
to the cadence,
oh.
but I'm also like
Oh,
the
yes.
dialogue is so
Yes.
fucking dope here.
Yes.
You know, the delivery on some other dialogue, which was okay, was dope, but this one is like solid. You know, so that's what I'm trying to.
Actually, so more to my
Yeah.
point. So somebody like Old Dirty Bastard, where his lyrics aren't freaking
Mhm. Yeah, but the delivery
but the
and the-
delivery,
yeah,
the style,
cadence, yeah.
everything makes it so good. So you can, but you're looking at everything,
Yeah,
and so then you're like, oh, you understand that other things. If you're good at something,
yeah.
the whole package can be delivered correctly.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, he's pretty dope, and the way he's using these phrases and the way he's saying,
Right.
you know,
His
his
whole
fucking-
character,
yeah, the
everything.
vibe, and the, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, so that's how I do with cinema. It's kind of that same thing. I'm like, oh, but that shot was so fucking dope.
Mhm.
How this, that light, blah
The
blah.
chemistry between the
Yeah,
actors.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
definitely.
getting back,
Oh yeah. So Raid is on your list, right?
Raid is on my list.
Raid, man. Raid.
That
I
shit's
don't.
fucking
I don't
dope.
know. I think I would put Raid 2.
All right. So that's
Just
on the
because
top five.
because this is for all time, and
Yeah.
the story that Raid 2 tells, and it does have the fight scenes that Raid 1 has.
Not I don't know. I
Dude,
think the fight
it
scenes
does.
are better. In
Oh
Raid
my god,
1.
that cart.
Yeah.
I don't want to even.
Yeah.
No spoiler, but
Yeah.
dude, Raid 2 has a car chase
Watch
fight.
Raid 1 and Raid 2. I have Raid 1. I gotta buy the other one. So literally, I gotta buy Raid 2.
Exactly.
I
You
have it
just
on my
admitted
list.
it's on your list.
I don't actually have it. Yeah.
You
Um,
admitted it. That's
So I'm
on your
going
list.
Raid.
Raid. I'm going Raid 2. I think.
I'm
going
trying to think
Raid
of a
2,
movie
man.
that I was just like, fuck, just blew my fucking
Raid
mind.
2. So I already have like 4 on my list. And again, this is just right now. I mean,
Yeah.
you're literally asking us to make a
Yeah.
list right now. It's
And I
like
got 2. I, got
I
Ace,
would have
Ace
to probably
2,
make a list and then come out and do this. But this is
Ace 2, the Raid.
Raid 2, Ace 1. I have Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
A movie, and that's the
Infinity
thing.
War.
And these are movies
And
to
then
us.
how do I not put Godfather?
Yeah, but these are also movies to
Godfather.
us, not even on
Yeah.
the like greatest cinema of all time. You know, like this is something that literally pertains to you.
Oh yeah.
Because you can have a movie that you're like, yeah, I love that movie.
Right.
Like, Big Trouble in Little China. That would be on his top 5.
Well, no, I haven't put that on my list
It's
yet.
right there. I see it.
It's on my side list.
Oh,
It's
your
on my
side list?
Yeah,
The
because
main
this
list?
is my main.
That's your
list.
side list, like your side shape
Well,
side list.
no, because I'm like trying to figure out if I should move it on.
Yeah,
You know what I
make it
mean?
the
There's
main.
there's too many lists here. There's too many movies to think about. So I was about to the other movie that I would put in contention here. There's 2 movies that I would put in contention. That I'm just gonna throw out, but Last Crusade, Indiana Jones.
Okay, yeah. It's a good one.
And Last Crusade is definitely one, and then Empire Strikes Back. Come on, man. Come on. How's Empire Strikes
That's a
Back
good one,
now?
but I mean,
You know what I
I
mean?
think there's other movies that I wouldn't mind seeing over and over.
Empire
that.
Strikes Back.
Because I like Star Wars.
Last
Don't get me
Crusade.
wrong. I think Star Wars movies
Last
are awesome,
Crusade.
but I don't know. I'm not that big on Star Wars. Like I like a good Star Wars movie. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm not like when they make another one or
Well, me neither now.
No, I know, but
I.
or like when
you
the
know.
old ones are on, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's watch this right now.
Oh no, I am.
Yeah,
I
see?
do like the.
And again, I'm not, and people are like,
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, these are
I
dope
like
movies.
the original ones.
Yeah.
Rogue One's pretty cool. Force Awakens is my favorite of the 3.
Yeah.
Han Solo wasn't too bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a popcorn flick. I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was whatever, but it wasn't my favorite film. Didn't wow my
Yeah.
my
Let's see.
mind. So how do Empire, Last Crusade, you know what I mean? Like these.
It's crazy because these aren't even by the directors.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, but these are. Oh, that was what I was gonna say. That,
How's Dark Knight not
Yeah.
on here? You see what I mean? Like, how do we make a list of 5
That's what I'm saying.
when Last Crusade exists, Empire
But you just got to
exists,
think about movies
Dark
that
Knight
you're willing
exists.
to replay. How many times have you replayed these movies?
endless time. I don't know.
within
I've
the
lost
last,
count.
The last year.
Big Trouble, Little China, I saw last week.
Okay.
Dark Knight, I saw the week before. Ace Ventura I saw probably 2 months ago or a
He's
month
fucking
ago.
lying.
No, I did. Godfather's the one I haven't seen in like a
I think
year.
you're lying.
Raid I've seen maybe like 6 months
Yeah.
ago, and along with Raid 2 because I saw it right
Dude,
after.
what about Jurassic Park?
It wouldn't go. I really like Jurassic
But
Park.
it wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be on my list. Not with
See,
Dark Knight existing.
These are movies that
These knock those out. Like there's
Yeah.
these you can't like once I mentioned Dark Knight, you can't come
Yeah.
at me with like Jurassic Park. That's cool, but I said Dark Knight already. Like why are we talking about Jurassic Park? Like let's come on.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of dinosaurs.
Oh my goodness. Enemy at the gates over here. Like, we're talking about the top best.
No, but no, it's not even the top though. These are just movies that have
you
to
would
replay.
replay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
all right. Okay.
Like to me, yeah, because they don't have to beat out the best movies.
So like
of all
I
time.
wouldn't pick or would, and to each your own.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I wouldn't pick something like Usual Suspects or Seven.
No, yeah, I don't need
you
to
know,
see
because
those over and over.
You know, The Twist or Sixth Sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Memento,
They're great. Memento, yeah. I'll watch it again.
But you know,
too,
it's crazy
but,
because you think about that, and I always think about like, oh, that's an old boy.
yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, it's a one-time watch.
That was kind of weird.
But it's you know like Old Boy.
I like it. It was
Okay.
just really weird. It was
That was
weird.
pretty fucking dope.
No, that's the point of it, to make you feel weird.
Yeah, but
it
was,
is weird.
But what I'm saying is like, I'm like, oh, that's a one-time watch.
Mm.
You know, but technically, any movie is a one-time watch. You know what happens at the end.
Once you
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
yeah.
it's like you can't be like, oh, well, spoiler alert, Memento, like you know, like, well, not no spoiler, but like that's a movie that you're like, oh, I already know the ending, but technically you know all the endings to all the movies you've watched.
Yeah, but not true.
I knew that.
No, I mean, yeah, that's no, that's
What?
true. No, but you're talking about that.
Come on, man.
No, it is true, but you're saying that means something about the replay value, but that's not true.
Well, what
That's
I'm
not
saying
true,
is
because if something we just said, like, yeah, we know the ending of Usual Suspects, but it relies on the third act twist. These other movies like Infinity War don't rely on that. I'm getting action packed from the first to the end, so replay value.
Okay.
I'm not waiting for dialogue that I'm like, oh, I need to remember those lines that he said.
But that's with everything.
So that I get
though.
the twist. No, with the fight, you want to see it's like what
Yeah.
you want to see again.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
You know what I mean?
It's not about the ending, because the ending is the ending. You know the ending.
Oh,
That's
it's
what I'm
not
saying.
about the ending.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes.
people are like, Memento's a one-time watch.
Oh, yes,
Old
yes.
Boy, one
No,
time
if
watch.
you enjoy the lead up
Yeah.
to it, then yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I don't. I mean, I enjoy the lead up to the twist, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, I
There's
don't
not enough
need
in
that.
between there.
There's not enough
That
to
yeah.
compare to these
Yeah, yeah,
movies.
for
I
sure.
mean, like you're saying, you threw out Jurassic Park.
Damn, fucking fault me.
Memento, good movie, but I'm not. I just threw
Boy.
out Dark Knight, man.
Dude,
Come
I say
on.
Jurassic Park and now I have no credibility.
Dark Knight.
Fucking Mr. Big Trouble in
Oh,
Little
come on.
China.
I'm still keeping it at a certain level up here.
That's a
I'm
good
just
movie.
kidding.
It's a good movie, but I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
I think I might have forgotten about that. No,
Really?
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Don't
But there's-
don't
there's-
start fights here, man.
There's so many.
I'm not trying to hit
there's-
you in the face. I'm not trying to-
This over the movies. I'm trying. See, like, there's a movie.
Oh man.
But see, not even the first one.
No, I wouldn't put Gojira on
No,
that.
the first one is fucking
I
solid.
would put
but
when he fights
Destroyer.
Destroyer's good.
Destroyer.
And
I think
then,
I'm down to see that shit again.
Beyonce, I think that's his name.
Oh, the plant.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh man, but I wouldn't put any of those on this
Yeah.
list. Even though King of Monsters is really good, I liked it.
The
The new one.
Yeah.
The new one. I did like it.
I'm down.
I was a fan.
I'm a big fan of Godzilla, so I'm
Of
down
course.
to always watch it. Like if
Of
that's
course.
on, so I'll put Destroyer on here.
Dang, that's because that's a good one.
That's-
That's
it's
a good
like-
one.
it's a-
It's the best God. It's. If you had a top Godzilla list, top 5, it has to be on your list. The Destroyer film has to be on your list. Arguably the best.
And people are like,
film. Godzilla, dude.
Godzilla?
Godzilla's the king of monsters. I don't
Yeah.
even know how he's fighting King Kong. I don't even know how this is it.
Yeah,
This is not even a fight. And I mean, we can even start that whole thing, but Godzilla wins.
I gotta put some other movies in here. These are like Ace Ventura is a good.
I mean, it's
The Raid is
crazy. I
action-packed.
don't even want. I have one spot left on my list.
I have 3 on my. So
I have
2
one,
spots. 2
and
spots.
I kind of don't even want to continue making this list. I don't want to
This is
continue as
bullshit.
because it's bullshit. Yeah, no, because like how do, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly has to be on there. Ace Ventura has to
Yeah.
be on there. Ray 2 has to be on there. Infinity War has to be on there. How is Dark Knight, Last Crusade, Empire Strikes Back, Godfather 1 and 2, Big Trouble Little China? How are all these films not on that last slot? You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
why
how
I think
are
if
they
you gave
not?
us like even a 50, 50 would be more
No,
manageable.
no, it's not. If you guys ever go to letterbox.com,
What's that, Daniel?
we're not sponsored by
We're
Letterboxd. We're not. But it's a website. It's free where you can make an account or whatever. You can pay to like add stuff to your list, I guess, to make it look cooler. But basically, I don't know why you would do that. But
Yeah.
basically, what you do for free is you can make ranked lists or just random lists, watch lists, video diaries of all the movies that you've seen. So I've been on there, I have an account on there, and then I've tried to make a list of top 10. At first I tried top 10. I was like, top 10 movies of all time.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
And then I started, that list is now at like, close to 1,000.
But see, yeah.
It's like close to
It-
1,000. Because I'm like, wait, but if I kind of like this one, sometimes I like this one a little bit more. I'm
Yeah.
almost at 1,000. I started with top 10.
That's what I'm saying. It has
That's
to be
what I'm
movies that you it's gonna be different for everybody.
Everybody,
You
yeah.
understand like Godfather. I'm not dumb. That's a fucking
Yeah.
that's one of the greatest
Oh man,
films of all
come
time.
on.
But
yeah, right.
but I
Lawrence
also
of Arabia.
Yeah.
Lawrence of Arabia.
yeah. But is that a
Come
movie
on.
I want to see over and over?
I don't know. I don't know. Over these, once I mention
Yeah.
these, like I said, I know probably not. Avengers is up there.
Yeah.
But if I have Infinity War, then I wouldn't waste that slot on
Yeah.
Avengers.
So you have 2 more
You see
spaces.
what I mean? I have one,
Oh,
but I don't even know.
I
I'm
got
not gonna.
2.
I'm not gonna answer this question.
I'm gonna go.
I don't want to commit to the last 5. You
I'm
know.
gonna go to one more. Let's see. Oh, that's a good.
Because you know what I mean. I just said all these other movies that I have to
Yeah.
think about and put on this list.
Let me think of something. Let me go deep.
What other greats?
Yes,
Matrix is that up there?
Matrix is pretty fucking.
It's pretty good, right?
I saw that maybe a month ago, and I was like, "This movie's fucking."
It still
genius.
holds up. It
Yeah.
still holds up.
That's
The first
fucking.
one.
Yeah.
You know.
They're making another.
I know. I heard.
Another 3 or
I
some
heard.
shit like
Yeah.
that.
I don't know how I feel about
I'm
that.
gonna do this, shakingly.
Yeah.
Give my money to them,
Mm.
and then if they fuck me,
Then not see the second or third.
yeah,
Or wait.
but they've
till-
already got me.
Yeah, they already got it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
I
wait.
mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
No,
stuff.
yeah. I'm trying to think. What's the
T2, you like T2, so
Yeah,
does
but
that
I
mean
took
you
it
like?
off.
Oh, you took
I
it
took it
off.
off.
Oh, I
I
was
took
gonna
it
say, do you like Avatar?
I put the
for that?
raid in that spot
Mm.
for like action, like fucking. Which one? Avatar.
Avatar, yeah.
It was good.
For me, I didn't like it.
It was good, but
I
I'm not-
liked it. I thought it was good,
Yeah.
but it was just like we've seen it before, and I don't like how.
Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just don't like
it's
how it was good, but I don't like how Cameron was saying like this is original, and I was
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely
it's not
a really
So-
good movie. I think.
Yeah.
And the way they did it,
and
first of its kind, right? IMAX.
and he did
cameras.
elevate the technology in film
Yeah.
with that.
I'm still
film.
waiting for these next ones,
With,
man.
you
They're
know.
supposed to have been out like 10 years ago.
I know they
We've
made
been
a
waiting
whole
for them.
land in Florida
Yeah.
because of it.
Yeah.
Like, just to kind of market this, you know.
God damn, what's another fucking good movie? I mean, I'm thinking of so many good movies.
Yeah, because they all just start popping
Yeah.
up, right? I mean,
Something
look at-
that I
how
can't-
is Winter Soldier not on this?
Like, yeah.
Winter Soldier, oh my goodness.
I'm looking at
That's
my.
it. I just keep going. See what I'm saying? I told you, I already did this. Letterbox. You just start going. I dare you to make a top 10 list if you're a movie fan. It'll be 1,000. It will.
But that's why these are just movies that have the most replay value. Like,
I don't know.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be, I mean,
Ooh, Road to Perdition's a good movie.
that's a good one, but I don't know if it would be a
I'm just-
top one. City of God.
Ooh, City of
City
God.
of God is a good
Yeah,
one.
good.
Fuck,
I'm thinking. Let's see what. Oh,
Blood In, Blood Out.
yeah,
Let's go. American Me.
yeah.
Um,
Jeez. Django Unchained.
oh,
Django Unchained.
oh
pretty
my
fucking
goodness. Django Unchained. How is that not on the... See?
Right. Badass. Django Unchained.
You
is fucking
can't. This is... You
Um,
really mess with us with
good.
this
But then you
question.
could. I mean, you could put a lot of Quentin Tarantino
No.
movies on there.
Well, I
Well,
would
not a
just,
lot,
I would
but-
only put... If in this type of question,
Yeah.
I would only put Django.
Django's pretty fucking. Oh,
And I
Kill
think I
Bill.
would put it... Oh.
Kill Bill.
No, Django.
So, oh, sorry.
Django.
Is this just fucking? Oh, dude, I'm thinking now you can open it to anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
like
but
fucking-
for anime, I don't know if I would take it over any of these films that we've already mentioned. I mean, name one that you would kind of put in contention. Name one.
Well, I'm thinking like fucking
Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll's pretty dope.
That's really good.
Fucking the
That's really
original Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, that's really good.
Like, yeah,
that's really good, actually.
That's a dope ass fucking
Yeah.
movie.
So, some people would say Akira
Yeah,
or
that was
any of
good.
the
That was
Miyazaki
good.
films.
Yeah. That's why.
Princess Mononoke.
That's
That
what I'm
would
saying.
be Mononoke would be one that's a contention
Yeah.
for my list. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I put
Yeah.
that for anime.
Oh man, see,
I need that. 'Cause I need-
Mononoke is my favorite
Yeah.
film from him. So or from
Okay.
that studio that
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whole thing when they
Yeah.
all those films that they
he
made.
has a lot of fucking
Yeah,
dope
I
ass
know.
movies. Um,
But that's my favorite one.
okay.
That's
I
my
get, yeah,
favorite one.
it's pretty dope.
So
Spirited Away it says too, right?
yeah, all those like
Yeah.
Ponyo,
Ponyo, yeah. I like Ponyo.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
All those. Yeah, but I don't. Princess Mononoke hands down is my favorite of those.
I'll put that.
Sure.
I'll put that.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. But as anime, that's your favorite? Yeah, I think that would be my favorite.
I don't know if that's my favorite.
Dude, when I was a kid on
Yeah.
VHS, I used to watch.
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
I used to watch this anime that I can't find anywhere, but it's called Revenge of the Ninja Warrior. And I used to watch it all the time, and when I went back and watched it, it's slow, but I still liked watching it. It's
Yeah.
soothing watching it. You
Yeah.
know? We used to watch it. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I thought it was cool. But yeah, it's all ninjas and they fight, and there's a pretty cool fight scene at the end. So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's the Princess Mononoke is probably the only anime that I would consider
Yeah.
on this list.
I just,
Unless I'm thinking about Batman films,
you guess that's what I'm saying. Like it opens up.
because then you think Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, I think, is one of the greatest films of all time. Yeah, exactly. Under the Red Hood is up there.
Yeah.
Return of the Joker is up there.
Return of the
Yes.
Not the Killing Joke.
No,
Yeah.
the Killing Joke was
Yeah.
not good at
That's
all. It's surprising
What was the
performance
end
from
of that one?
Mark Hamill, where he like kills them. You know, he kills. There's laughing. He kills them.
No.
'Cause they, like-
What was the one that at the
He
end?
has a relationship with Batgirl. They throw that in there. It's
No,
so
that's
weird,
not that one.
dude.
What's the
It's
one
so
where
weird.
it's Batman finds him, right? And he stops him at the end, and then Joker has a joke for him, and he's like,
Oh, that's Dark Knight Returns Part 2.
okay, is
yeah.
that
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
I didn't care for
Yeah.
that end though,
Yeah, the ending's whatever.
because I didn't even get I didn't literally get the joke, to be honest. Maybe it was where he's like there's two criminals, right?
Right.
And one's saying like, hey, I'll hold the spotlight for you, right? And he's like, I forgot what the joke was, but
That's
then,
right. That's right.
But then they just start laughing,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah, they both start laughing.
yeah, and I'm like, I till this day I think I missed it. Like,
I think the joke is that like they're gonna do the dance forever.
yeah,
Like,
and see, like,
that's
and I
the
get
joke.
that. Like,
Yeah.
I like the comic when
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
Joker returns and he puts his fucking face on the.
Right.
I thought
Right.
that the end of that was fucking.
Oh,
dope.
I mean that's hard to live up to.
Where he's like, hey, I know your name. And he's fucking. He's like, he just lets himself go because he doesn't. To him, he's not. He doesn't give a shit who Batman really is.
No, right.
It's Batman who he's
Mm,
has that you know.
yeah, it's Batman, not
Yeah,
Wayne.
and then, yeah, exactly.
not
Once
Wayne.
once
Yeah.
Batman says, "Hey, I know who you really are," or vice
Yeah.
versa, then it's over.
It's
the mystique
over.
is over.
Yes,
you know?
it's over.
But I love that one. But yeah,
No.
them chumming it up and laughing, I was like, it didn't do me great.
Yeah, but I think the movie itself
Yeah.
holds up for
Yeah.
that payoff
Yeah,
to
no.
be enough. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like the payoff
Yeah.
too if I had to choose.
Yeah, I think it was good.
But
I like it,
you know,
but
I
that
don't
just
know.
soured my taste. But you know,
Yeah,
so you have a good meal.
Under the Red Hood is up there.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
And so is Mask of the Phantasm.
I don't, and I don't think that's an old one.
I
Right?
saw it on theaters in 95.
Yeah, and you know it's crazy. I
94,
have yet to
95.
see that movie.
What?
I
You
know.
haven't seen it?
I know. It's a
Oh
movie
my
that I'm like,
goodness.
oh, and then it goes away.
Man.
No,
So,
and it's not because I don't want to. It's literally, and I should probably write this on my hand or something.
dude, no, you need
Yeah.
to see Mask of the
No.
Phantasm.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No,
so
it's on my on my to watch.
so you know
list.
Dark Knight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the feeling you got when you left the theater,
Yeah,
like, oh my goodness,
That's how
like
you felt
this
for that
feeling. Yeah,
But for
but for a cartoon, and
Yeah.
because it was only like limited release, you know.
I remember when
yeah,
it came out.
And my dad,
Yeah.
dad takes me,
I didn't
and
get to get Taken.
oh man, no.
Taken. That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
I'm just
that's
kidding.
it's good.
It's okay.
But I wouldn't put it on
Nah,
this
nah,
list.
nah.
But yeah, massive fans out. I go
Yeah.
with my dad, and then
I'll watch it.
and yeah, I left with that Dark Knight feeling.
Nice.
Like I left with that feeling, like whoa. Like
Yeah.
you're still thinking about the movie after.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my goodness, what?
Yeah,
Now I don't want to spoil it. I'm not gonna say why it gives you that
It's
feeling, but
super fucking old.
it is old, but it still holds
Yeah.
up.
No,
If you like the Batman animated series, one of the best animated
That was
series
really
of all
dope.
time.
Mark Hamill's one of my favorite Joker.
And Kevin Conroy as Batman
Yeah.
is one of the best Batmans of all time. And so yeah, they do this movie. It's from them, and it sparks a comic book run that was pretty cool from the movie. It was pretty good after that, and so yeah. But that's on that. I don't know if that's on this list, but you're talking about the best Batman animated films. So that's
I'll definitely.
that was for
trust me,
sure.
It's a movie I've been wanting to see since it came out in the 90s, but I just.
Are you excited for this Batman film that's coming out?
You know, like I don't know, like
No.
I'm kind of over the let's reinvent it or let's pull from a different arc or you know, oh let's look deeper in the. It's like, dude, Christopher Nolan did it great.
Yeah.
You know, with the 3. You know, and again we had this conversation. I have to watch part 1 again.
Begins.
Yeah,
You
Begins.
gotta watch Begins again.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like. It just rubs me this like, oh, I just feel like it's like, hey, they just know that we know the character and we like the character so much that they don't care how many times they do it, you're gonna keep going, you know. And I'm like,
Yeah, and it's annoying.
yeah,
It's
like,
annoying. It's frustrating because you know there's other characters out there that
Yeah.
if just because we don't know them, they don't do them.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like I want to see Shadow remade, like the
Okay.
Shadow.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That would be a cool
Uh-huh.
movie to remake.
Yeah.
You know, even though I don't want remakes, I'd prefer a new hero,
yeah. For
you
sure.
know,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
like Silver Surfer or something like that. But like things that haven't been done. There's so
Yeah.
many things that haven't been done.
Or that they haven't been done to death.
Yeah, right,
Like,
exactly.
God
There's so many
damn,
things
like-
that haven't been done to death that they could do that they don't do. They
Yeah.
just bank on. But because the answer's there, it makes money. How are you gonna
Yeah.
tell them not to do it when
And
it does
because-
make money? You know what I mean?
Exactly, and because these characters have so much to pull from.
They do. And the other thing too is that I'm kind of excited for this Batman film. I do agree with you, and I am over it.
Yeah.
I am over the
Yeah.
whole like Batman again.
Yeah.
Didn't we just get? And this is a new Batman. Is this a new Batman saga? Is this gonna launch
Yeah.
another 7
It's a
movies?
one-off.
But then the
It's
Joker came out.
Yeah.
Is the Joker with this Batman? Or are they
Or
separate?
does it matter?
We're getting Wonder Woman 84. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it is a lot. It's overwhelming.
I want to see Lobo. Just
That would be awesome.
wanna see
See
Lobo,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Lobo, he's a
Lobo.
fucking cool guy.
Redo Howard the Duck. You know.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why, like, I mean, again, I like the Joker
Mm-hmm.
because there's not a standalone Joker film,
There isn't. No.
you know, and it was done in a way where it's like, oh shit, this is like a Christopher Nolan
Esque.
reality, yeah.
Yes.
But, you know, like you can see this happening.
Yes.
And it does happen.
Yes.
Yeah? Versus, you know, it's just all fantastical.
Right.
So I like the Joker. The Joker's fucking dope. Yeah, Joker's a fucking dope movie. But yeah, like there's not 16 Jokers, you know.
No, that's
There's
so
like-
you don't get fatigued.
Yeah, there
So-
are many Jokers, but there's only it's Joker that it's mostly Batman, and you get
So it kind of sucks because it's unfortunate
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of good comic book films and superhero films.
Yeah.
And since people are fatigued, they're missing out on really
Yeah.
good films.
They're like,
because
I don't
they're
wanna see
I don't wanna
another
see
comic
another
movie."
one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And they're missing out on really good ones. Granted, there's really bad ones,
Mhm.
but they are missing out on a lot of really good ones. And it you know.
Yeah,
kinda
it's
sucks.
oversaturated.
It is oversaturated, but they
And
could do different
yeah.
heroes. There are heroes
There's
out
so
there.
many
Why
fucking-
isn't Dick Tracy remade? Come on.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy.
Dick
Captain
Tracy.
Planet. Let's go.
Captain Planet.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He-Man should be remade. The Masters of the Universe wasn't good when they made it.
No.
You know? All right.
And especially-
I enjoyed it, but I understand it's like one of those bad films that I like. You know what I mean?
Well, it's cool that like they're going, Shazam. Although I didn't see it,
It was pretty good.
but I heard they knew they did what they
It's what Shazam was supposed to be.
Exactly.
It's not gonna
Um,
be this Nolan
yeah.
movie.
But I didn't like it from the trailer. The trailer
No.
was too kiddish, and I was like,
It is kiddish.
Yeah,
it
but,
is.
But
it
it
is.
makes sense.
It makes
It
sense
makes
though.
sense.
When
So
you
I
watch
have-
it, it makes sense.
I have to
yes.
go watch that because
Right.
I want to see fucking Black Adam.
Oh man, and
You know,
the
and
Rock.
it's The Rock,
The
and I'm
Rock
fucking-
is Black Adam.
I'll watch The Rock fucking do anything.
Anything.
He can look at the wall for an hour.
It's
and
true.
I probably would watch 35 minutes of
It's
it.
true because I
Before
watched
I changed it.
Skyscraper, which was like
I-
not good, and
I
I
saw it.
liked it.
It
You
was
know what
cool,
I mean?
yeah.
It's whatever.
Like
Still watch it.
The Rock is the new like. I think he's better, but he's
Yeah.
like the new Arnold.
Yeah.
He's like the fucking action. You know,
The
he's
guy.
Yeah, the guy.
The guy that
Yeah.
like if he makes the last action hero,
Oh,
you're just
if
looking
he
at like,
remakes that.
yeah, you know
He's
what I
actually
mean?
gonna be in fucking
Big Trouble in Little
yeah,
China. I
yeah.
know he's
But
gonna
it's
be
not
Jack
gonna
Burton.
be. No, he's not.
Oh what?
Yeah, so
Good.
they're thinking.
Good.
Yeah, they're thinking of making
Good.
it just a continuation.
Good.
And it's not him.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
I'm down for
love
that,
that.
yeah.
That's awesome
Uh,
because they do have the comic,
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little
Mhm.
China, and it's pretty good.
I haven't seen it, but I know there's.
And then they have a Escape from New York comic.
Yeah.
And then they have a Big Trouble in Little China Escape from New York comic.
Nice.
Like where they mix. It's
Nice.
Snake and Jack
I like when
Burton
they do
and
that
they
shit
mix.
too.
Yeah, I like it too. They also do like Django and Zorro. They have a
Okay.
crossover comic.
Yeah.
You know, comics,
Yeah.
anything. You know what I mean? But
Dude, what about Predator?
Predator, they mix and match him with
No, but
everybody.
Predator as a movie.
I wouldn't put it on my top.
Yeesh.
I wouldn't put it on
Predator's
my top.
fucking dope.
It's amazing. It's
I already got my
amazing.
action.
You got your action, yeah. What's your favorite Rock movie? The Rock movie. Dude, the movie The Rock might be up here
What?
with
Nicolas
Ed
Cage?
Harris, Nicolas Cage, and Sean Connery.
Godspeed.
His new movie Mandy is pretty good too. Even though it's really weird, Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah.
It's really
yeah,
weird
yeah.
and really dark.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a really good movie.
The Rock.
Yeah. What? Yeah, The Rock. That's a good
Dude,
movie,
that's-
man.
You just solved a fucking mystery of mine.
What?
So I lent a Blu-ray
Yeah.
to somebody, and for the I want to say 7-8 years ago. Okay, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember. I look at my collection of Blu-rays, right? I'm like, something's fucking missing, but I couldn't remember. That's the fucking
It's The
movie.
Rock.
Literally, it's that fucking movie. I bought it for $5 on, that's why it wasn't a movie I needed on Blu-ray, but
So,
it was $5.
And a movie just like that, on that
I
level,
can't even find that
you
movie.
gotta get it back.
No, I can't because I don't
Yeah,
have that
it's
person
like, but it's another movie like that, on that level. I wouldn't be on this list, but The Rock is really good.
It's good.
Replay value. I wouldn't put it on this list, but 13th Warrior is also
Okay.
kind of like that.
Yeah,
Antonio
yeah,
Banderas.
That's pretty good.
Gives me that same kind of
Yeah.
feeling, where I
Yeah.
really enjoy the film. I would love to put it on this list, but there's
Yeah,
so many.
It's not making it.
It's not making it.
But going back to your, what's my favorite Rock?
Oh yeah.
One that I would love for them to make a sequel of, which they probably won't.
Is
Go ahead, you said.
The Rundown.
That is.
Oh,
the
come
one.
on, let's
Dude,
go.
The
The
Rundown is
Rundown. It's
fucking
so
dope.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Dude.
How have they not made a sequel
But he
to
rock
that?
bottoms
He
this
rock
dude.
bottom.
And
He
he throws
rock
this-
bottom. Oh my goodness.
Dude, that's an underrated movie.
He rock bottoms
Yeah,
the
okay,
guy.
Yeah,
Oh
a
my.
fucking football player. Dude, when he's looking at him and he's like,
Oh.
"Come on, you guys have a playoff run. I really
Yeah.
don't want to do this."
Yeah,
and he just
yeah.
fucks up this football, NFL
Oh
football team.
man, dude, it's
Yeah.
so cool. It's The
yeah.
Rock at his finest. Oh man.
Oh,
What else?
Let's see. I don't
The
know. The Rock
Rundown.
is the Rock.
Yeah.
You know, he's fucking dope.
The
though.
Rock is the right part.
It's The Rock. He's a bolt.
Oh.
Oh, you don't like Pain and Gain.
I didn't like Pain and Gain. I did like him as Scorpion King. It was his Conan. You know?
Yeah, but
I liked it.
No, I liked him better as Hercules.
Hercules. That was good
Yeah,
too.
Hercules.
That's underrated.
Yes,
him as Hercules
because
is pretty good.
people think it's Hercules.
No, but
But
it's a whole take on that.
It's so good.
It's a take on
Yeah,
that, and it's so cool.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they did it.
Yeah,
it's
I loved
basically, spoiler.
Spoiler
Um,
alert. Yes.
Basically, Hercules is just a badass dude.
Yeah.
Right? But he's not special.
No, but how things happen.
Yeah, so, he fights.
coincidentally.
But he has people building up his stories.
Yeah, right.
And then it's oh yeah, he fought this beast of a lion. It was
Mhm.
and it's just a regular lion.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they build it up to where it's
Yeah.
oh my god, he fought. This
I mean,
crazy-
which is still crazy.
Oh, yeah,
he
you fight a
fought a
fucking
lion
lion, yeah.
and he wins,
No,
but
he's-
it shows how they exaggerate
Yeah.
his feats
Yeah.
and to make him this
Yeah.
warrior, and then he
And
has
it
this
was funny
battle at the
'cause
end.
my
That was
friend-
great.
Yeah, I have to see it again.
Mhm.
Actually, I want some people, my brother-in-law, to see it.
Jumanji was pretty good too.
Jumanji was pretty good.
But yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say he has the lion headdress, the lion's head.
Oh yes,
and
that's
it's
right.
super huge.
It's
and my
huge,
friends
yeah.
when they saw the trailer,
Yeah.
it doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You know,
right?
because it's he fought this big lion, and
Yeah.
then it's just regular size.
Yeah, right.
But then in the movie, you see
that it
oh,
makes sense. The
yeah.
whole thing is
It's
about
very good,
you
yeah.
thinking he's super fantastical, but
Yeah.
he's not. I don't know. I thought that take
Yeah.
was great.
And I like when
I
they
thought
do
that was
that. So,
great.
that's-
yes.
You're not reinventing the wheel.
No.
You're
It's
just
just
changing it.
a
Slightly.
clever
Yeah.
little twist on what's already there.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting, especially from The Rock. I
Yeah.
thought it was interesting. I like Skyscraper, like I said.
I think
What are some other Rock movies? There's
there's a lot of them. Fuck it.
I
Oh, dude,
did
I
like
mean,
Scorpion King.
I liked when he was in the Fast and the Furious movies.
Okay, well, the Fast 5, was he in Fast 5?
Fast 6,
Yeah.
Fast 7,
Well, those are,
Fast 8.
Fast 5. I didn't
Yeah.
see Fast 6.
I don't know. He's a badass. Oh, Hobbs and Shaw.
I didn't see that.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good
Yeah?
action one.
Okay.
I'll put that now. It's not.
Yeah, see, no. But The Rundown's definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
for
and I wanted them to
sure.
revisit that.
How have they not by now? See what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the things
that-
they remake
but it's
and like
because-
not that.
Because the Rundown wasn't like it didn't make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So they're like, we don't need to make it.
You know, and it sucks. It's like those movies like that we want. So like
Yeah.
Super Troopers 2, or they have to get crowd funded.
Yeah.
But
But see, like Dumb and Dumber 2. The
Dumb and
legit-
Dumber.
No, not that one.
Oh.
That wasn't with.
Oh,
Jim Carrey.
that was independent, right? Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like they were just building up,
Right.
But when they actually fucking made the second one or the third one, Dumb and Dumber 2, it wasn't the best movie.
Yeah.
But I also understood that I was happy because they were like, this is for the fans.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And we're trying to make the best funny
Right.
movie possible. It might not be it's not gonna be as good as the first one.
Right,
But
of course not.
the fan service was there.
Right,
You know,
right, right.
and I can respect that, and I'm down for that.
Yeah.
You know, like those are. I'd rather have a B C movie made out of love than this blockbuster film that was just like a money grab.
What movie would
Yeah.
you think? Movie would you want to be remade, and what movie would you never want to see? Oh no, what movie would you want a sequel to?
Yeah.
Or what movie would you never want a sequel to?
Wow.
Like
Well, to answer your question before that,
Yeah.
you changed that.
oh yeah, what did I say?
No, 'cause I thought you were gonna go with what movie that you want them to remake.
Oh yeah.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
I think that was a good one, but
Yeah,
I think
that's
if
a
you
good
do it now,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I think you can really
Yeah.
put some good pieces in there. But
Definitely.
a movie, I didn't want them
Definitely.
to. I didn't want them to do the Ninja Turtles.
I did not want that.
I didn't need
I
that.
didn't want that.
And
I
they
thought
fucking
the
just-
one from the 90s and Ooze
still holds
are
up.
great.
Yeah, I
they
watched those
still
movies.
hold up. Yeah,
It's
and
on
they're
Netflix
still.
too.
If you watch the
We're not
Turtles,
sponsored by Netflix either.
we're not. But if you watch the Turtles 1 and
Yeah.
2, third one not so good.
Yeah.
But the first one,
even the animated one was pretty good.
the anime was okay.
I
thought it was okay. I
thought
didn't
it
think
was good
Yeah.
because it was an animation version, but they also kept the other stuff as it happened. So it was literally part 4.
Oh, I
You know
see
I'm
what you're saying.
Like,
Yes.
they
so
didn't make it all disappear.
I did like that, and the
Yeah.
only thing the only thing I liked about that
Yeah.
film, like really liked
Yeah.
about that film, is the Raphael fight.
yeah.
That again,
CGI was pretty good.
it was pretty good. Yeah. So that was good,
Raphael,
but
number one
man,
Ninja Turtle.
the 1990s, Jim Henson does
Yeah.
all the
Animation,
costumes
yeah.
for it, and that's back when they actually did puppetry
Yeah.
and they did
And it
stuff, and
still
it's not
looks
CGI,
fucking good.
and it still looks good.
Like,
Go
I
back and
want one
watch
of those
it.
costumes. Like
Yeah,
they're still fucking
they
the
still
greatest
look good.
costumes.
And
Not
if you-
greatest, but they're fucking up there.
And the movie, sure. So it's a superhero movie. So
Yeah.
it's a superhero movie. So I hate it when like people watch superhero movies and like that doesn't make sense. Like you're watching
Yeah.
Turtles.
Talking
Like,
turtles.
talking
that are
turtles,
fighting.
dude.
Yeah.
So like you know what I mean?
You can nitpick it all you
So,
want. But you
yeah,
have to leave your brain at home at some point.
Obviously, you know, like that dude's flying. Like it's Superman. Like you know, like what are you?
Yeah.
So it's a superhero movie. So obviously there's a lot of silliness. It's for kids, you know.
Yeah, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja
but-
Turtle.
But yeah, look at the title. But
Yeah.
if you look at the arc in
Yeah.
that movie
Yeah.
as a film,
Yeah.
it's
And
it's
it's still
really
a
well
smart movie.
written.
It's
Yeah,
still
that's what I'm
smart,
saying.
yeah.
It's well
Yeah.
written. It has a lot of like
Yeah.
like subtle subplots.
Mhm, and-
You know what I
and
mean?
Throwbacks to classic
The acting's
films,
pretty good,
you know?
yeah. And the fight scenes
Yeah.
are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The fight scenes, there's a fight scene where they fight in the house and it starts on
Yeah.
getting. Actually, when Raphael fights in the rooftop
Yeah, he gets
against
his
the
ass
Foot
beat.
Clan,
Yeah.
oh man, that's a classic
Yeah.
scene, and he falls through the roof,
Yeah.
and then he starts fighting. They all start
And then
fighting in the. Oh man.
Oh, fellow Chucker.
Yeah,
eh?
fellow. Oh man,
This is-
dude,
yeah.
that is so gnarly. Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's dope.
Oh man, that it's so crazy. And
I
the
don't
fight
get
with the
tired of
shredder,
watching
and me neither. That would probably
two
have
might
to
be
be
on
on
my-
my list. Yeah, it's
Part
either-
2 might be on there.
And Secret of the Ooze is really good.
That's what I'm saying. Part 2 to me.
You know what's
You
so
like part 1 better?
I like part. Man, I don't know. I like part 1 better.
Yeah.
I know part 2 is more fun. It's more fun. I mean,
yeah,
it has
it's
Vanilla
awesome.
Ice.
Yeah.
It has the song.
Super Shredder.
It has a Super Shredder. It has those two villains.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Rundown. The pizza delivery guy from the
That's
beginning that
right.
helps
Oh,
him
yeah,
fight.
dude.
He's in the Rundown
And he gets
as the
fucking
and he's
yoked.
ripped.
Yeah.
And he's doing all these flips in the
Yeah.
Rundown.
Dude, I gotta watch the Rundown.
So if
I'm
you
gonna
watch the Rundown and you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 90s, you
how
see
far
this
fool
dude,
fucking- yeah,
the
evolved.
progression of this stunt
He's
guy.
like a teenager.
Yeah, he's like a
And then now
teenager,
he's a man.
and then he's
And
a dude,
Yeah.
and he's like, and he can still move the same way,
Yeah,
and
fucking
he's like
cool.
beating up on the rock.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy,
I wanna watch the
crazy
Rundown.
wild. Yeah, that's a fun movie.
That is.
But yeah, see
I don't have space for the Rundown
yeah,
right here.
the turtles, they're
Yeah.
definitely. I
Yeah,
don't know. That's a tough one.
You really fucked this, Angel.
Yeah, he really messed us up, man. I can't answer this
Fuck
question.
this.
I can't even answer the
I'm
question.
gonna go
actually.
home and I'm gonna wake up in the
I
middle
can't
of the
even
night
answer
like,
this.
what's my number 4? My
Hey,
wife's gonna be like, what?
What happened?
what's
Yeah,
number
you're
4?
sweating. When you're sweating. Four. You're like waking up at night.
What?
You
You
smack.
need to go number 2? No, I need to go number 4. Wait, what? Where am I?
What is that? Yeah.
Where's the pocket? What did you do with Daniel?
Oh man, no, it's tough. How do you answer? You answer this. You know what I mean? How do you answer
I
this?
have.
I know, and you just
Boom,
boom,
right?
copy paste,
And we're just
God.
like, oh yeah, that's a good list.
no, no more that shuts down the podcast. Just
Right?
that reply.
Yeah.
You know, actually, don't answer.
Yeah,
don't send your file. You know, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
hard. I mean,
It's really tough.
because
you
again,
go
this is a
endless.
question that if you don't watch a lot of movies,
Mhm.
is easier.
It's
You
easier,
know?
yeah.
Or if you don't watch a lot of genres.
Right.
But I mean, I'm watching fucking any and everything that's film related.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And that's why, you know, in the other podcast, you were asking me, do I walk out on films? I don't, because I like to archive the film. I like to be like,
at least
oh,
you
okay,
know
I
for
saw
sure
that.
it was bad.
Right.
Or
To
for
the
sure,
end.
Yeah.
Or I saw, okay, that movie was bad. All it had to offer
Yeah.
was this 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Because
then,
I'm also
like,
analyzing
you know what
it
I mean?
as a you know cinematic. So
Right.
I'm looking at it like, well, dude, that shot was really fucking.
Yeah,
good.
it was really
Movie
good.
Sucked, but
Movie sucked, but
just-
if you
just-
look
yeah.
at one scene,
just look at
you
that.
know, yeah, just yeah.
So,
So,
yeah, it's
yeah, I
hard.
like to archive films like
Yeah.
in my head. I've seen, like you said, once you've seen it, you know, you know the
Yeah.
ending. You've seen that movie. You
I
archive.
could forget it and then know not
Mhm.
to watch that one again.
Right.
If it's bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
like, I don't remember why it was bad, but I remember it sucking balls.
It's true.
But
yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. This is crazy. We went over a lot of movies for this list. Yeah, seriously.
That's my
Seriously.
list.
That's the list.
No, definitely. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, that's the list, and that's probably the show, dude. Cause I don't know.
Yeah, we could be here on and
on and on and on and on. You killed the show, dude, with your
Yeah.
question. But
Yeah.
thank you for the question, Angel Amaral. That was a great question. It got us going in depth with a lot of stuff, dude. Now, look at look what you did to this dude. Yeah, thank you, Julius Judd. Thank you, Angel Amaral, for the questions. That was
Inception.
that was
Good
in
one.
oh Inception. Oh,
That's what he did. I'm in a
or
dream within a dream.
every Nolan film.
Almost every.
Okay, maybe not Insomnia, but that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Maybe not Batman Begins.
Yeah, no.
Dang,
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Empire,
I don't know.
Winter
man.
Soldier,
Yeah.
Destroyer, Return of the Silver Surfer.
No,
No, I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
yeah, yeah.
No.
No,
It's
yeah,
No.
get that away from me.
no.
Damn. Space Jam.
Oh, and they're remaking
Yeah.
that with LeBron, right?
Yeah, if they ever made it.
They oh.
I don't know, man. You broke me for a little bit.
Yeah, we broke the show. You literally broke the show.
That's
That's
no
awesome.
one asked for it.
Yeah, good
Good.
thing no one's watching.
Right.
Except you. You really mess with us with your questions. But until next week, thank you for the questions. That was episode 608.
Yeah.
The show no one asked for. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Sock MC.
Peace out.
Later.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, do that too.
Do that too.
Please. Damn, movies, motherfucker.
Seriously.